Question 60 is another question that asks us to deal with changes in a group structure, but in this scenario, instead of us purchasing additional shares in another company, we're in fact selling some of our holding. So originally the group structure here is that we have YU owning 90% of JB, which was purchased some years ago. Therefore, a non-controlling interest of just 10%. Tells us about goodwill arising on acquisition, tells us there's been no impairments, and that we value non-controlling interest using fair value. What we're trying to deal with is a disposal on the 30th of June X5 of a third of that investment. So we're selling 30%. We will still have 60% ownership. So we'll still have a parent-subsidiary relationship. We'll still need to produce consolidated financial statements with goodwill, etc. What it goes on to tell us is that that disposal is for $400,000 and that after the disposal takes place, the fair value of the remaining NCI is $352,000. What we want to do is work out what will be credited to the group's equity reserves as a result of that disposal. So really what we're doing is trying to calculate a gain. Here, the amount received as a result of that sale would be $400,000. What we then want to do is work out what the transfer between our reserves would be. So if $352,000 is the value of a 40% NCI, remember we said here, after this disposal, we will have a 60% holding in JB, therefore the NCI will hold the other 40%. What we'll do is use that as a basis of valuing the 30% that's been disposed of. So we'll take 30 over 40 times that 352,000, and here it gives us a figure of 264,000, such that the gain that arises on this disposal and therefore needs to be credited to the equity reserves would be $136,000. And here they haven't asked us to work in thousands, so the answer that we would give would be the full 136,000.